Right now, I feel like I'm trying to run 3 different careers all at one time. I'm a digital fashion artist, I'm a content creator and educator. And sometimes it's really hard to find a balance between all 3. So how do I do all of this without burning out? Well, I'm gonna bring you guys with me for a week and you're gonna get to see what it's like to be a digital fashion artist and also what it's like being a creative freelancer. Okay, the time is 11:16 and we need to get some work done. I haven't done any work yet, so we need to get cracking. Okay, first thing I'm working on today is this edit that I do for social media. So we're making social media content and I'm gonna be in After Effects and Premiere editing this piece that I actually designed for Chloe. And it looks like this. So usually I work with brands and I usually create digital fashion pieces inspired by a brand, or they ask me to create something with their features. So that's what I've done, but instead of just making that one piece of content, I'm now taking it and showing the process in my own way. So this is like one of the ways that I'm able to create different pieces of content from like one idea. So I'm hoping to get this piece out by this week because yeah, I haven't posted since last week. So let's get it done. Okay, I just finished the video. It is currently rendering and the time is now 12:23. So I think that's a pretty good time for like my editing time. If I'm honest, it's quite quick today. And I am gonna go grab some lunch because I'm hungry. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back. Just had lunch, just finished. I'm fed, I feel like energized. And I've got about 5 minutes until I gotta go into a meeting with my clients. I would like to say what I'm doing, but I don't think I can right now. I think once I've talked to them, I'll hopefully be able to have a little bit more information on what I'm allowed to share and what I'm not allowed to share. But I will be meeting them directly next week. So there will be traveling involved, which would be super exciting. But yeah, let me jump into the meeting. Client meeting is done, so now I'm going to work on the brief just a little bit. They gave me something to do, so I need to do it now. And it's so annoying because I can't say what it is just yet. I don't know if I will be able to. I thought after that meeting I will be able to tell you guys what I'm working on, but turns out I can't, not yet. I'm gonna sit on my green chair, got my iPad, and I'm gonna start banging out some ideas, writing out some ideas so that I can start working on this project. We are back. I just had dinner, just relaxed a little bit, and now I'm gonna get ready to do my weekly streams, which I usually do on Wednesdays, on Twitch. We've been learning for the past 2 weeks on how to make a custom character in Blender, and I am absolutely a beginner. I literally started and I was just like, what am I doing? This is my 7th time of learning Blender and it's still so overwhelming, right? So I'm streaming it because there's people out there who actually know how to use Blender and they're teaching me as well. They're giving me tips, they're giving me the keyboard shortcuts too, and like, yeah, it's been good to learn in a community with people who are willing to watch me create something live. So thank you for anyone who's come to my stream and just like helped me out. Okay, we have literally just finished stream. I am so happy with what I made today. And even though it's like little progress, we just literally just made the hand and it took forever to like merge some points together. It took ages. Even though it's such a small thing that we achieved today, for me it's like huge because I am not a modeler, but I'm trying to learn Blender so I can get better at it slowly and slowly, right? So that I will eventually be able to model and sculpt whatever I want. And I'm gonna go to bed. I literally cannot wait. I'm so tired. My brain is tired from like just working the whole day. So yeah, time to relax and just chill. Okay, welcome to another day of working from home with me. And today I actually woke up a little bit late. I feel like my body was a little bit tired, so I just gave myself like an extra hour to just lay in. And then I spent the whole morning just doing admin stuff, which was not fun, but it has to be done. I've also made myself a cup of gokfata, which is really good for when you're feeling like tired and like, I don't know, in Chinese we call it yeet hei. It's just like when your body feels like it's not really a word for it in English. It's like when you're feeling tired and like heated. I don't even know if that's the best way to say it, but when you are run down, okay? When you're run down, when you're feeling a bit tired, this is good stuff. So I'm just gonna have lots and lots of gokfata today. So the plan for the rest of today is one, I need to finish some client work, which again, I cannot talk about, unfortunately. And then I need to work on my course. I've decided this year that I'm going to make a full-fledged advanced digital fashion course, which I totally forgot how much time it takes to prep for a course because I want it to be good. I want it to be useful. I want it to be like, you know when you watch a tutorial and you're like, damn, that's a good tutorial. It's nice and clear. It wasn't boring. I know exactly which buttons to press. So I want my course to be like that. But in order for it to be like that, I need to prep. I need to like do a lot of preparation. I've got a rough sketch of what outfit I want to make and then bring you guys through from beginning to end. And we are really going to focus on not only just building the outfit in Clo, but also the texturing. Texturing is key in this course, and then of course bringing it into Cinema 4D to finally make it look amazing as a 3D render. So that's the plan. Let's go. So as I'm working here on my client work, you know, a question I get asked quite a lot is, Steffi, how do you manage like all of these things? You do so many things in your work, like being a content creator, designer, educator, all of that stuff. And for me, like, because I'm working on a client project right now, my energy is focused on that. I try and like organize my day in my calendar or on a notepad. I kind of like block out my day so that I know exactly what I'm doing each day. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm only human. Sometimes, like today, I woke up a little bit later, but we try and focus and get things done. I sometimes feel like my schedule is always like packed because I make it that way. Nobody else doing that to me. I make it that way, but sometimes you gotta also balance the chill time, social time, family time, right? So I'm trying to get better at that. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've got it all figured out. I don't, but I try and like schedule things in my calendar. I wonder if I can show you guys. Let me see. Like, there. I'm trying to like not get the glare. You can see all these colors, right? So like every single, like this is my last month's one. You can see it's so colorful, right? Month before, I like schedule everything. Like my phone calendar is like literally everything to me. So just find a way to make it work and like make sure you write things down or have like a tick list and how long you want to schedule something for and just get it done. Good morning, we are in London, King's Cross, going on the Eurostar today, and we are going to Paris. Super excited. I haven't traveled for work for a very long time, so super excited, and I wish I could tell you guys what I'm working on, but I can't, unfortunately. It's under NDA, but I'll show you guys my trip around Paris and what it's like to travel as a creative for a job, going on a job. Yeah, let's go. We have arrived in Paris, and it's just like, the weather's so beautiful. I feel absolutely revived because in London it was raining this morning, cloudy, it was cold, and now look at this weather, so beautiful. So I'm here to see one of the sites before I head over to my hotel, and I'll quickly show you it. Ta-da! It's the Notre Dame. I've seen the Notre Dame so many times. I mean, I've been to Paris many times, but every single time I look at the Notre Dame, it's always a sight. It's always a sight to see. So now that I've seen that, let's go to my hotel and let's get some rest. Okay, job done. I've just finished my client work, and now I can spend the rest of today just enjoying the beautiful city of Paris for a few hours before I have to go back to rainy England. I always feel so blessed to be able to travel for work and be able to experience different cultures and different places. So for me, that's something that is very valuable in life. Always travel when you can.